Michael.
Has joined the conference.
Please join me for the pledge. Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Michael. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Commissioner Abbott?
Here.
Commissioner Morse?
Here.
Commissioner Walker?
Here.
Commissioner Kelly? Commissioner Meal?
Here.
Commissioner Jacks?
Here.
Commissioner Gordon?
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum.
Thank you, and we'll have a short automated message.
Anyone who has not signed in, please do so at the table located in the lobby. Should anyone wish to speak, please complete a request to speak form, which is also located on the lobby table next to the sign-in sheet. A request to speak form must be completed for each item you would like to speak on. Please note, there are stairs on the right, left, and center aisles, and we ask that you use caution when using the stairs. There is also a ramp located to the audience's left. If anyone has written comments, exhibits, petitions, photos, or letters they intend to present at today's meeting, have 17 copies and give them to a staff member at the back of the auditorium. Staff member, please hold up your hand for the audience. If you do not have 17 copies, you may use the overhead camera to present your documents. Please place your documents on the podium and line it up with the arrows indicated. If you want your documentation to go on record, you must hand them to the clerk after your presentation with the agenda item number clearly marked on the documentation. Members of the public cannot speak to staff members that are seated at the tables with microphones during the meeting. If you have questions, please see the staff member located in the back of the auditorium. All speakers will be limited to 2 minutes to make their presentation statements. Everyone, please turn off all cell phones or place them on vibrate during the meeting. If you must take a call, please leave the meeting area and go outside to have your conversation. We also ask the audience to refrain from talking with one another during the presentations and discussions. Today, the Planning and Zoning Commission will hear public testimony and then forward a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors. Everyone attending the meeting is asked to remember that the administrative building and campus are tobacco-free areas, which means no smoking is allowed from curb to curb. No food or drinks are allowed in the auditorium except for bottled water. If there are any items remaining on the agenda, the Commission will break for lunch for 1 hour per the Chairman's discretion.
Well, good morning, finally. I would ask for a motion to approve the meeting minutes for the May 8th meeting.
So moved.
Second motion.
Motion by Mr. Jack. Second by Mr. Abbott. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Did we get Keith?
I was an aye.
Okay. None opposed. Motion passes. Call to the public. Is there anybody in the public that would like to make themselves known? Thank you. We'll move on to item number 1.
Item number 1 is an evaluation of a request for a special use permit for assessor's parcel number 402-32225 to allow for a manufactured home park in a C2H highway commercial zone in the Beaver Dam vicinity. Just to give a little bit of a background on this property, this property was actually rezoned or heard by the commission for a rezone from an AR zone to a C2H zone to allow for an RV park in February of this year. The Board of Supervisors heard the rezone in March of this year and denied it. They have now since brought the item back and will be hearing the item again on their next meeting in June, on June 3rd. So if that one goes through, then the parcel would be rezoned to the C2H zone and allow for the RV park. This application that you have before you today is a special use permit. If the rezone goes through, then they are allowed to do the RV park, but the applicant has indicated that they would like to also include a manufactured home park portion to that RV park. And that's what requires the special use permit and what is before you today. We've received 2 letters of that are proposing conditions on the item, and you have those, I believe, in front of you, or received them earlier on. Staff is recommending approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Is the applicant here? Please state your name and address.
Good morning. I'm Donna Kraus with Mojave Engineering, 2153 East Gordon Drive here in Kingman, Arizona, and we represent the applicant. Just a few brief things to say that should be in your packet, but they are moving forward with every effort with the county, with the site plan. Sewer and water has been approved. It's not in a flood, they're flood compliant, and they are moving forward. Mojave Engineering did receive one phone call regarding the special use permit, and the resident wanted to know what the project was, and when it was explained to him that they were going to do an RV park with mobile homes, and he said, well, I thought they were doing that already. So apparently there's some confusion in the community, but the clients are working to address the comments as they come in or made aware of them. Apparently there were some issues before with a previous development that they are trying to overcome, but once the individual that called understood that they were overall liked the project and said that he agreed with it, his only comment was that he thought that they got a rezone 2 years ago. So that's all I need to update you with. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will be available to answer what I can. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any questions of the applicant?
Please. I think maybe I could ask the staff this, but the applicant, wait just a minute. What can you tell us as to why Board of Supervisors rejected it before, when we recommended approval?
I believe, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Abbott, I believe the Board of Supervisors on their March meeting had discussed some of the previous rezones and gas station that was up in that same vicinity, and had some concerns with conditions that were on those items. And the applicant has met with the Board of Supervisors and resolved those concerns. And that's the same applicant that did the gas station that is doing the RV park. And because they have resolved those issues, Supervisor Watson has agreed to bring back the items on this June meeting.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else that would like to speak to them? Seeing none. Entertain a motion?
I know a little bit about this. I don't know a whole lot, but at the time, we we recommend approval, so I'll make a motion that we approve this per staff recommendation.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Abbott and a second by Commissioner Gordon, or Chairman Gordon. For approval, is there any further discussion?
Commissioner Gordon, or is Commissioner Walker seconding?
That was me, Keith Walker.
Oh, sorry. I call for the question. The vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 2.
Item number 2 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor parcel number 30666-097 from an AR 25A agricultural residential 25-acre minimum lot size zone to an AR 5A agricultural residential 5-acre minimum lot size and an AR 3A agricultural residential 3-acre minimum lot size zone to allow for a minor land division in the Golden Valley vicinity. The applicant is seeking to split the property into 5 parcels as shown in Exhibit A. 2 of the parcels are located west of Mormon Flat Road and are proposed to be rezoned to AR 3A, with the other 3 parcels located to the east of Mormon Flat Road and are proposed to be rezoned to AR 5A. Staff recommends approval with standard conditions.
Thank you. Is the applicant available? Would you like to present anything?
Happy to answer questions.
Thank you. I entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for approval per staff.
Second motion.
We have a motion by Commissioner Jack and a second by Commissioner Abbott. Any discussion? Seeing none, let's ask for the vote.
Aye.
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 Opposed? Passes. Item number 3, excuse me.
Item number 3 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor parcel numbers 206-16010 and 206-16019 from an AR agricultural residential zone to a C2H highway commercial zone to allow for a travel center and truck stop in the Kingman vicinity. Staff recommends approval for the proposed rezone with standard conditions.
Thank you. Is the applicant in attendance? No. Is there anybody who'd like to speak to this? No. Entertain a motion.
I have a question. With this property, is it, the way I'm reading it, it is up on top of the hill heading east out of the Kingman. Is that correct? Up there by those 2, by the other, the truck stop? That's on top of the hill on the way out?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Mill, I believe this item is for the one that is along Shinnerump Road.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the same developer for the next 3 items, and they're proposing these travel centers and gas stations at all 3 of these locations.
If I could just clarify for Brian, as you go past Crazy Fred, Shinnerup's right there.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve for a staff recommendation.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Abbott, and a second by Commissioner Meal. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, please cast your vote.
Aye.
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 Approved 5-0, or 6-0. Item number 4.
Item number 4 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor parcel numbers 354-37074C and 354-22006 from a C2 10A general commercial 10-acre minimum lot size and a C2 20M general commercial 20,000 square foot minimum lot size zone to a C2H highway commercial zone to allow for a travel center and truck stop in the Kingman vicinity. Staff recommends approval for this proposed rezone with standard conditions.
Thank you. Same applicant as the previous one, which is not here. So is there anybody else in the audience that would like to talk to it? Well, no, Kathy was the applicant. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you were. You're shaking your head, yes. Okay. Is there any discussion by the commission? Mr. Jack?
Just one question for staff. So this one and the next one as well, I guess, is all out there by Blake Road. There's those vacant facilities that were travel centers years ago. Is it replacing those, or is it adjacent to those, or?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Jacks, yeah, you're exactly correct. Those are the abandoned kind of gas stations that are on both of those parcels. They'll be replacing those. They have plans to remove those and build something new.
Okay, thank you. That's what I thought.
Thank you. Any more questions from the commission? Would you please need a motion first? Thank you.
I'll make a motion for approval per staff.
I'll second.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Jack and a second by Commissioner Meal for approval. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion approved. Item number 5.
Item number 5 is an evaluation of a request for a rezone of assessor parcel number 354-21002 from a C2 10A general commercial 10-acre minimum lot size zone to a C2H highway commercial zone to allow for a travel center and truck stop in the Kingman vicinity. Staff recommends approval of this proposed rezone with standard conditions.
Thank you. Any public to speak on this item? Seeing none. Any questions from the commission?
I have a question for staff. The zoning that's there now, what's it zoned for? What basically is the difference between what it is now and what they want?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Abbott, that's a good question. Currently, the C2 zone allows for general commercial uses, and we've allowed for gas stations in that zone, which was previously there. The applicant is proposing a truck stop as well, and we allow for the truck stops in our C2H zone, so that would be the difference.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Entertain a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve for staff recommendation.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Abbott and a second by Commissioner Jack. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion passes. Item number 6.
I don't have a 6.
No, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong agenda. That was the old agenda.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Is that right, staff?
Yes, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Commissioner Jack and a second by Commissioner Miel to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Thank you.